How's it going, YouTube? This is Dave from Apple Unlimited. If you're thinking about buying a used iPhone off of the Facebook Marketplace or some kind of place like that, please watch this video all the way through. I recently got scammed. I didn't know how to properly purchase a used phone. I've learned a lot, so I'm making this video to help you out so it doesn't happen to you. Please watch. So recently my wife left the iPhone 7 Plus 256 gig model jet black on the back of her car, which I have since renamed Smithereens, as you can see. Totally smashed apart. This was a year and a half ago, the unicorn of all iPhones. It's a beautiful phone. So I had to get a new phone. I didn't know what steps to take to ensure that the phone was unlocked. So basically every phone is on one carrier, meaning are you on Sprint, T-Mobile, Verizon, wherever you are in the world, you have different carriers. That's not what I'm talking about. The phone can be unlocked, meaning it works on all carriers. Don't get that confused with the phone actually being blacklisted or not blacklisted. That's what I'm talking about. What does that even mean? Okay, so say the person buys a brand new phone from, say T-Mobile, we'll just say T-Mobile. They don't pay the phone off and they stop making payments on it. T-Mobile is going to lock the phone or blacklist it, meaning that it won't work on any carrier until it's paid off. And if you're buying a used phone from someone, they're not ever going to pay it off, so it's not ever going to work. But if they know that it's blacklisted, they can still sell it. And you would think, oh, they're not going to sell it for what it should cost if it works. But there's a lot of people in this world that are very dishonest. They don't care. They could even say the phone is stolen. The company can't really prove or disprove it. So they have to lock the phone, send them out a new one. They turn around and take the phone they still have, sell it, boom. I think that's what happened with me recently. So I have right now a $250 paperweight I can't use. So I have devised many tips to help you out if you're going to buy a used iPhone. A few things you can do before you even meet the person. Say we're on Facebook Marketplace, which is a really great place. I've purchased a lot of really great stuff on there. My MacBook Pro is amazing. I got it off there. Sometimes it will give you a friend in common. So say you have a friend in common, you can work into your conversation somewhere. Oh, I'm friends with Tim, like you are too, you know. And magically they might all of a sudden try to back out or say that it's sold because they know you're going to trace back to them. And if they do try to back out, let them, because there's a reason why they're doing it. The phone is crap. That's one tip. Another tip is say you're kind of sketched out a little bit about meeting someone. You can meet at a gas station because gas stations usually have a lot of cameras going at one time. So it's a good way to record it for free, you know, without them even knowing that you're doing that. That's another tip you can do. You can bring somebody with you. You can meet at a police station. But let's get into the actual tips. So there's just a few little tricks you can do to help you feel safe before you actually meet the person in real life. Once you meet the person in real life, I want you to make a mental checklist of things you want to double check before you hand the cash over and part ways. Number one, they might give you a crappy case to cover up something, so always take it out of the case. Double check it. Make sure that it is what it says it is. They can always take a picture of it, swap it for a different phone, and you never know. You also want to double check for cracks. The screen getting cracked is a very common problem. Just make sure the screen looks good. That's one thing. Also, the most important thing is the IMEI number. What that stands for is not important. What it is important. And basically that's like your phone's social security number. You can run this through a free website checker to check that it's clean and not blacklisted. So once you have found your IMEI number to be clean, you're all set. You're good to go. It's going to be a working phone for you. Now you can always check the IMEI number from the phone you're buying or from a different phone if you have with you. A lot of times people will take a phone and do a factory reset on it. And a factory reset will clear everything off the phone, off all their information off the phone, and it'll put you at the hello screen. That will take a few minutes to get set up, and they know that. So you have to say to them, I need a few minutes to set it up, check a few things out, and then we'll make the transaction. If they're not okay with that, it's because they know the phone's crap. If they know the phone's great, they'll have no problem with it, right? So go ahead and set the phone up. You can skip everything just to make it faster. Once you're past all the setup, it's very easy to take your SIM card. Your SIM card is basically your phone number. So whatever phone your SIM card is in, your phone number will go right to it. This is pretty much instant. So as soon as you put your SIM card into your new phone, it should pop up right away, the carrier that you're on. And if that happens, you're good to go. Nothing to worry about. If it does not pop up, like mine did, that means it is blacklisted. You can even try resetting the phone if it didn't pop up. If your SIM card is in and it's reset and still not there, don't buy it. It won't work. I wish I had known that because, like I said, this is just a $250 paperweight. It works for Wi-Fi. The camera works, but I can't really use it much for anything else. This is your SIM card. It's very easy to take it out and put it back in. Right here on the side, all you need is a little paper clip. Just push it into that little hole right there, and it pops right open. This is hard to do with only one hand. A little tray comes out. Put your SIM card in there. Put your SIM card back in there. Place it back in. This is not something you have to worry about. You can do it yourself very easily. It pops right in place. And as soon as you insert your SIM card, it should pretty quick tell you in the upper corner, no service, or your carrier, whatever carrier it is. If it gives you your carrier, you're fine. If it doesn't, there's a problem. Your phone is probably blacklisted. Another thing you want to check is that the screen is not damaged, not just the cracks on top, but the screen underneath. If there are any kind of bars running up and down the screen is broken. It should be pretty obvious to you if it's broken or not. It's not a common problem, but it might occur every once in a while. So another common problem for older phones is a battery with a shorter lifespan. What does that mean? Every single rechargeable battery in the entire world loses its life as it goes. It'll recharge, and it won't last as long, Pretty soon it won't last long at all, and it's just dead. This is normal. Like I said, all rechargeable batteries do it. But with the brand new iOS 11.3 and beyond, hopefully beyond, there is a new battery checker. If you go to your General, and then Battery, from here you can check the life of your battery to see how worn down it is. This is a new feature. This will definitely help when you're deciding to purchase a phone or not purchase a phone. Take this into consideration. So today we've gone over a lot of safety tips, a lot of cosmetic tips, and the most important, the IMEI number checker. So hopefully this all helps you out. Hopefully you make great purchases. Thanks for watching. This is Dave. We'll see you soon.